More nuclear threats from Moscow. Russian President Vladimir Putin says his country will pay increased attention to boosting its nuclear forces. The comments coming just a day after the Kremlin suspended adherence to the New START nuclear policy treaty. Our Seung-jae starts us off.
In a video address marking Thursday's Defender of the Fatherland holiday in Russia, President Vladimir Putin said his country will now pay increased attention to boosting its nuclear forces while equipping its armed forces with the latest advanced equipment and weapons. This includes Russia's plans to begin mass deliveries of Zirkon sea-launched hypersonic missiles. His comments also come just a day after he announced that Russia will be suspending the New START nuclear weapons control treaty between Moscow and Washington. Putin's comments on suspending the New START treaty and focusing the country's attention on boosting its nuclear forces are raising concerns that Moscow might be headed toward preparing for a nuclear war. However, in a response to the growing fears, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov held a conference call with reporters on Wednesday, stressing that suspension of the treaty does not increase the risk of a nuclear war. Instead, Peskov added that Moscow is willing to return to adhering to the treaty as soon as the West is ready to consider Russia's concerns. Meanwhile, in a meeting with leaders from NATO's eastern flank on Wednesday, U.S. President Joe Biden said President Putin made a big mistake by suspending his country's participation in the Nuclear Arms Control Treaty. Biden sat down with the leaders of the so-called Bucharest Nine to show his support for security in the region. The leaders of countries located close to Russia, including Poland, Bulgaria, and Romania, voiced the need to strengthen defense capabilities on NATO's eastern flank and to prepare for potential threats from Russia. In a joint statement adopted on Wednesday, the leaders of the B9 vowed to strengthen deterrence and defense power across the entire eastern region, while also condemning Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Seung-jae, Arirang News.